Chad, good morning. Look who's back. Oh, I told you guys the PTA air is gonna grow this man's hair. Look at it.
Yeah, bro. You know, we always talk about Turkey. There's a nice hair implant place in Pretoria.
Hey, Chad, how did this man just come back? His hair is more black. Did you dye it, or was it just
Nah,
that
bro.
PTA?
That's that natural look, bro.
Jeez, Chad, the man is back. Man, myth. Not even he is a legend. So not even
Nah, but good to be back, Chad. It feels weird when you're not on stream, bro. It feels
Really?
weird.
Yeah, I told the guys yesterday with you and Caitlin not here, it felt like you guys were away for a month. Honestly, with everything that's happening this side, but it's good to have you guys back. It's different when you are a team and you need your team members. It's different when you've got a team and everybody functions as a team, and then you feel it when somebody's not here, Chad. But guys, we're gonna get straight into it. 4 minutes over the half-hour mark here, and it is Tuesday, and I hope you guys are ready for a banger. Good morning to everyone. Donnie Pretorius, thank you so much for reminding me about the poll. So, Keeks, tell the guys a little bit about your trip while I do the poll.
No stress. Yeah, Andre. So it went well. Was a good trip. Mrs. did bring home the gold. Not obviously 100% what we wanted. Obviously, we were there for the pro card as well. Unfortunately, didn't get that. I'm not going to dive too much into that one because I get a bit upset about it. Because again, you sound like those people. She bluntly was robbed, and I'll keep on saying that to anyone. But we're not going to go dive too much into that. But other than that, it was a good trip. It just was super busy. As much as it was a nice little breakaway, still it was on the go 24/7. But just a nice bit of a relax. Got to see my dad. So it was a good little trip and breakaway.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Keeks also bringing home a lot of donuts. Yeah, I don't know how many you brought back, but just to travel with it, it was a unit. I asked for 6. This man brought, is that an 18 pack? I don't even know, Chad. It's a box that you're going to actually fit it into your car. I had to get a trailer and a bucket to go and fetch it last night, but I do appreciate that. Chad, before we start here, as every morning, we're going to start off with prayer. And the Bible says, if you do not know how to pray this way, and it goes like this: Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, for thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. And everyone that believes that says amen. Amen. All right, Chad. Okay. Let's just check the chat here. All righty. Amen. 2. Okay. At least 2. Beautiful. All right, guys. On to the economic calendar. Let's see what's on deck for today. As mentioned yesterday, not too much going on in terms of fundamentals. So relatively slow week expected for up until Thursday. So today, still Eurogroup meeting. We've got some GDP coming out of Spain a little bit later, 23 minutes, and then also Fed's Bowman speaking. That's 1 o'clock. Then also German Baba, President Nagel speaking. I think this is all, I don't know if this is also at the Eurogroup meeting. 2:30 CPI coming out of Canada. Interesting one. Remember, Canada being the first one to start hiking rates after, let's call it, post-pandemic. Then also a little bit later, we've got some housing price indexes. That's also inflation indicator, more related to housing prices. So obviously, again, as mentioned, inflation, labor data. Those two are going to be the main themes for the rest of the year. If you didn't know that, now you know. Consumer confidence Could be a biggie, Chad. Even though it's only showed to be mid-tier data, I do think it's going to have some effect on the market. Then Bowman again. If you didn't enjoy Bowman at 1 o'clock, you're going to enjoy him maybe at 8 o'clock tonight. So they're giving Bowman 2 slots. And then Fed's cook. As a lot of guys say, let him cook, but not Tim Cook. Okay, Tim Apple, Tim Cook. Anyways, some of you already missed that. We're going to go over to the chart. And let's see what we have here technically for the day. Alright. Okay. Daily. Very, very interesting. Yesterday, I was bullish while we hold above this level. But look what happened now. Yesterday's daily candle closing all the way back below that level, closing back below this previous resistance area. And believe it or not, I'm going to go bearish on the day. And I'm going to go bearish. Why? We failed to hold this breakout level. So if today is going to close bullish, then the rest of the week is relatively simple. But for me, just purely going off what happened yesterday, I cannot be bullish today. I would have loved for yesterday's daily candle to have spiked the previous daily high and then do this. Very easy. Liquidity taken. But there's still the odd outside chance that we can still push bullish. Why? Because just look at all of this price action from these lows. You can see that low there. We created a high, higher low, higher low. So still, even just looking at this is still relatively bullish. So just be aware, we have yet to actually break the bullish order flow on the daily. Bullish order flow on the daily will be broken once we get a daily candle closure like this. This low right here, that was the last higher low that caused a break of the structure. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We are still within bullish order flow range. Things can still go bullish very quickly. 4-hour time frame. Weekly pivot untested, broke below that yesterday. We have not tested it yet. Weekly S1 down here. So we'll see what we do a little bit later. And then obviously Asia range. We've got Asia highs up here. 200 EMA. Very simple for me going into this session. Asia high. That's all you need to worry about. 80 is showing us bearish momentum here. Already taking a big chunk out of the Asia lows. So that's the only concerning part. So I do want to see if we take Asia highs. Could be a rangy day. Could be something like this. And they're going to park us in this range for the rest of the day. So just be very aware of that. But very simple for me. Asia highs 200 EMA, that's the level I want to focus on. Daily time frame, US30, as mentioned yesterday, bullish. Again, bullish today. Why can I not be bullish? Weekly R1, that's where we found resistance yesterday, believe it or not. Daily still bullish. However, I think we're going to go into somewhat of a smaller daily range, purely due to the fact you can see here, even after, when was this? Thursday's big expansion day. Look what happened here. Big expansion day. Then the next day we had a tight range. Can you guys see that? Just simple EYES indicator stuff here that I'm showing you. So look here again. Big range day. What happened the next day? We had 2 tight daily ranges. So expecting exactly the same. This is how markets operate. Big ranges go into small ranges go into big ranges. So even though I'm bullish, do expect somewhat of a tighter range today. Alright, not expecting a runaway. If we get a runaway train, beautiful. If not, also not the end of the world. Don't stress yourself over it. Weekly R1, that's going to be obviously a key level going into the session. Asia has already taken, so weekly R1, keep an eye on that level. Daily EQ all the way down here, daily pivot all the way down here. So could we see somewhat of a deeper pullback, and then later during NYSE we retest the daily high or the session high? That's something I'll be looking out for. Nasdaq really quick. Yesterday, as mentioned, bearish, and while we were bearish, we had 2 consecutive bearish daily candle closures right here. Let me just show you. Confirmed resistance, and yeah, it is looking ugly here for Nasdaq, Chad, not gonna lie, because we failed to hold above this level. So if you're looking at key levels, that is a key level on Nasdaq. And are we going to go even deeper to this this monthly R1 level? Because we rejected the monthly R2 level. Are we going to this R1 level? I don't know. I'm still bearish on the day. My weekly bullish bias was shot out of the water after breaking the weekly lows yesterday. So again, I've actually set an alert there, previous weekly low. If we start getting back above that level, things can start going bullish again. But for now, order flow is still very much bearish. Okay, weekly S1, if we cannot hold this level, we are going much lower. There's that key level we spoke about there, believe it or not. Look at that, price reacted off it. So while we stay below this level, things are looking bearish. Don't overthink it. Bearish below here, bullish above the daily pivot up here. Gold, let's quickly look at gold daily time frame. Gold is confused, Chad. If I'm very honest, gold is confused. Just looking at this price action from these lows, things are looking relatively bullish, but also the way that we are moving up, this is very overlapping. And have you ever heard the word or the term price is overlapping? That's when highs and lows overlap one another. There's not, this for instance is not overlapping price action, because the lows and the highs are very far away from one another. But look here, this section here, lows and highs are all overlapping one another. Okay, so this is very overlapping, it's very choppy. Daily for me, I'm neutral as well, because we held above this level 20, 23, 24. 4 hour, we rejected the weekly pivot. Technically we had a break of structure, we rejected that key level there. Again, 23, 24 key level. 5 minute, let's just check what the 5 minute is showing me, and then over to Keeks here. Let me just check the, I just want to get the grid levels on your chart. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's just get the gold. Let's just get the swing setups. Is that the one? Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Gold, very, very simple for me. Very simple. 80 is starting to break down a little bit here. If we can get above 23.30, similar to yesterday. Again, yesterday I was mentioning this was our no trade range. Anything above 23.30 I was looking long. Anything below 23.20 I was looking short. Exactly the same today. Nothing has happened. We're literally where we were yesterday during the same time, more or less. Yesterday we were trading here. Okay, 23.30, that is the level where I want to buy from. Breaks above here, that's above the daily pivot, that's above that key level, and sells 23.20. I'm going to be very careful selling this daily S1, but we could get a flush. Alright, so keep an eye on that. While the 80 is doing this, I do want to look for sells potentially. And yeah, gold is looking edgy. Keeks, are you ready, my brother?
I'm ready, brother.
Let me just quickly see. Okay, there's Keegan's screen. Just your price tab a little bit to the left. The guess, obviously perfect. Chad, over to Keeks. He says he can still analyze the chart. Let's see.
All right, guys. So for me, it's going to be quite interesting. Starting off with DXY. I actually want to do almost a little bit of a neutral day. Now, reason being is I actually want to say this is a very good chance of this thing turning bullish. But obviously that's looking at just straight momentum. We've seen that been happening in the last week. If we look on the weekly, we can see exactly what this is doing. So playing out quite nicely. When you look at the week of last week, we're only basically now at about 50% of last week's weekly candle. So that just works as a nice retest and pullback for us. But we've seen DXY, if you just look off the straight here using those EYS, you can see those pullbacks almost happening the whole time. We trade bullish, little pullback, trade bullish, pullback, trade bullish, pullback. So the big thing for me now is if we start going to this weekly supply, honestly, I can still even see us turning bullish from there if we have a little bit more of a pullback and then start flipping. Obviously, Monday, we always talk about Monday, Tuesday, also kind of being that opposite of the weekly trading direction. So obviously we can see that be your Monday pullback, and Tuesday already start getting ready to flip. So as I say, we can maybe see those lows be taken, test that weekly supply and start flipping bullish, or we can even hold where we are now and start flipping bullish, aiming for that key level again and eventually breaking that, going bullish from that point onwards. So when we look on the 4 hour, what we are going to see though is this is where already it's starting to show me it's starting to hold a little bit, is we traded down big bullish engulfing, came down nice and slowly, but what you will see is we've got that wick rejection over here. So when we look at it like this, we can see already that the sellers are not allowing it to go past here, so the buyers are coming into play, holding us up. And again, when we look at the lows, every single candle on this 4 hour, you can see it close a little bit higher, and we are holding it there. So definitely showing that the buyers want to start coming into it now. When we're looking on the Asia range already and on the lower time frames, we can see, you guys know I like trading like this. Asia highs set, Asia lows. We've now had the low of the day swept, trading back into the range. So what stays out for us? Asia highs untested. Asia highs untested, we want to see that break. Daily EQ, daily pivot, weekly pivot, and that's where we want to trade towards the pivot. So that already becomes on the target for us. So definitely going to actually be looking for more of a neutral day. If we see this thing start holding these Asia lows and not wanting to break lower, even around here, we can see that move to the top side. So only time for me, I'll say maybe we start breaking lower is once we break under Asia lows, and I say we start targeting that weekly supply. Even then, we're not completely bearish yet. We can just see that start holding out a little bit. But again, almost a bit of a neutral position at the moment on DXY. We just want to see what it does back at Asia lows, or if we start aiming for those Asia highs. But we just want to keep an eye on that. But as I say, higher time frames starting to show me a little bit that the dollar wants to go bullish. Keep in mind we have some dollar news coming here today and the rest of the week, so we can maybe see that start playing out. Over to the indices, NASDAQ, quite an interesting one. Obviously going bearish. This is something I actually spoke to Forbes about this morning. Nvidia losing 500 billion in the last 3 days. So 500 billion in the last 3 days. So being quite a big one. That's where you see NASDAQ taking shots where US 30, its counterpart, actually going bullish. So that is the difference in why NASDAQ has been having this sell-off. Again, as you spoke about as well, you can't be bullish forever. So end of the day, as we spoke about, this can be just a pullback. But the thing for me is this is kind of a zone over here. These little areas here, this was quite a crucial point for us. And again, that is where our weekly supply is. If we're going straight off technicals, we had the break and close below. So I'm not saying it's going to go bullish yet. I definitely think we actually might still see some more bearish momentum. We could even trade all the way back down to this level, this 18,300, before we actually go bullish again. So just want to keep your head on that. But I actually think this is a point now we are going to see some bearish momentum come in. When we see this over here, you can see that as almost as your pullback. So back up to Asia highs, you've held there, trying to hold the support levels. So two things, either NASDAQ can hold this now and we can hold this weekly supply and start trading back up. Otherwise, we literally have now these lows being formed. We can hold this, have your fake out support, not hold, trade down for those Asia lows, the lows, and continue that bearish momentum. So honestly, even for me, I'm going to actually go with more of a bearish thing where we look at it this way. Guys in the boot camp, you always knew from a long time ago, this is again another way. I love seeing these massive engulfing candles, then a slow pullback, and then the big move back down again. So this is already looking good for us. As I say, lower time frames, you've traded down Asia lows, Asia highs. Your fake out of the day, there's your bearish engulfing, breaking back in, showing rejection. So the sell's looking very, very nice here on NASDAQ today. The only time I'll look long is if we can break, hold above Asia highs, and then start aiming for that daily pivot EQ. And if we can get above this zone, we can see those buys start coming in. But until then, I'm actually going to be taking more of the bearish outlook on NASDAQ today. If we can get under this weekly supply, aim for Asia lows and taking that lows and the continuation sells. So that is going to be the play for me today with NAS. With US 30, almost the same thing. You're going to see we had the big move, but as I say, we want to see them start eventually trading together. We saw this move the weekly resistance area. Now the thing for me with the weekly resistance is we need to break this zone. If we've broke every time, you've seen the continuation. Every time we've rejected, you've seen the bearish pullback. So again, we want to take note of that. Today, no bottom wick as well. So we can see that pullback definitely on the table. We've now had this wick to fill over the top here. We always say you need to go fill it. We've failed, and now still going back. So if we get back under this weekly resistance again, I could actually just start filling this wick and going back down to that support level. So on the 15, we're also going to see it over here. Asia lows tested, Asia highs. Your fake out of the day. Now trading back down. If US 30 can almost find some resistance here at the weekly resistance, we can maybe see that sell off come in for those Asia lows and continuation down to that support level. And you can see your daily pivot EQ all the way down here because of the expansive day we had yesterday. So again, going to be an interesting one, but with US 30, I'm going to take a more neutral outlook, obviously, because we can't completely say they're the same. And this one is having a lot of bullish momentum on the technical side. So we are going to take a neutral outlook purely just until we can see some key areas. Like I say, this weekly resistance holding as resistance, giving us a reason to start taking our trades. And then finally with gold, I'm actually bearish, guys. So we've broken down. We've been holding these lows. As I said, this was your big fake out over here. We always going to talk about building up. This was your manipulation. Now you've came back down, taking out the lows. You'll pull back to the weekly pivot and now trading right back down. So I am going to have a more bearish outlook. We've traded down, been holding that momentum on this key area. And as I say to you, the fact alone, yes, we closed above, but we couldn't get back more bullish after that. I wanted to be flipping bearish again. So when we look on the 1 hour, you can see it over here. Now we broke the lows and we've actually been battling to get above. Even though we traded there almost back to Asia highs, massive rejection and closed right back down. So we've really been battling to get above this level. You can also see as we drop down now, there's your EQ. You've broken below, your fake out, broke below, fake out, broke below. If this one now can start holding as resistance under the EQ, I'll definitely be on the looking for those sells, start seeing us reject here for the third time, then start looking for those sells, taking out the lows here of Asia lows, 3 tests as we always talk about, then look for that break and continuation sell to the downside. So a more bearish outlook on gold for me today.
Keeks, good to have you back, my brother. Hope you are ready to bang up some TPs here.
We're ready, brother.
Chad, that is the analysis now. We're just going to wait for the open happening in exactly 4 minutes 8 seconds. So hope you guys are ready.
Have you been trading any of the yen pairs or anything again?
No, nothing. I haven't even looked at them. No, dude.
No, I'm just saying, bro, because I haven't looked at them, haven't anything.
No, I removed. Somebody asked me about the yen yesterday, and I said, bro, I've got 0 edge on them. Why even look at them? Why even waste the time to look at it? Look at something that's not gonna pay me money. Alrighty, Chad. Let's get into the chat here. Somebody's saying, I just want to find out, what did you trade, my brother? Something about the continuation strat. Milan Behari, Chris, your continuation strat was on the money. With what was that, my brother? Let me know. It was a NASDAQ sales yesterday, or referring to those continuation sales. Or what did you refer to? So it was bumpy there. I don't know how you got in. If you're talking about NASDAQ, because that thing chopped up a lot of people. Chris, of doing GU and EU. Yeah, let me look at it. The only thing though is, let me look at it for you guys. GU as well. Not a lot happening on it, but I'll do analysis for you.
Yo, gold just exploded. Don't know what happened there.
Okay, let's check chat. GU, we've got some time left, 2 minutes. Daily for me, very weird. It's stepping down. You can clearly see it. We cannot deny that it's still currently bearish. It can do this for months, for weeks. Yesterday closing bullish. Key level here, very easy. This entire zone, monitor for potential sells. Otherwise, if we get above it, then we are going bullish. Yesterday I was bearish. Today I'll be neutral, just for the guys that do want to trade the dollar pairs. For me, I'm more focused on gold. That's where the volume currently is at. There will be times when the volume comes back to GU and EU. Asia has already taken back at this key level. Asia low still intact. AD is bullish. Honestly, not a textbook setup for me. So not going to waste my time on it. I've talked about this multiple times last week. Just because we're on stream, some days I feel like I want to force a trade, but if I go to my trading plan, then it's like, bro, there's no trade. Why are you trading? This as well, we've got this tight little range here. Yesterday closing bullish engulfing. Technically, could be a bullish day. I don't know. It has been range bound somewhat, so neutral on the day. And 5 minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? Again, Asia has absolutely ripped. Now back below, or back to the Asia lows. Now my thing is, where's your advantage point? There's no advantage point. You wanted to sell above Asia highs, you want to buy below Asia lows. Go to my trading plan, and if you don't get the setup, you don't get the setup, and that's unfortunately what it is. But yeah, there it is, neutral. AD is looking bullish. Can I sell into this? Maybe, maybe not. Can I look for a continuation here below Asia lows? I could, but I'm going to need to see something like this. Clean cut, clear, breaks below Asia low, and then we can retarget the session lows and then even lower. But yeah, I had to make a mental shift a couple of weeks ago to say, listen here, if my setups are not there, I cannot take a trade. I cannot just take a trade for the sake of live streaming and wanting to trade, because the setups have been few and far between.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if I start just taking trades for shits and giggles because it's a live stream, then we can rather do something like Kai, that streamer. Then let's throw the trading out. Let's just do funny shit here on the stream.
Do whatever we feel like.
Do whatever we feel like. Make a gambling channel. Get a deal with Stake. Anyways.
Alright guys, just saying as market open, there DXY goes for Asia highs as I mentioned, and Indices taking another shot.
Alrighty, boys and girls, it is officially round 3. Fight. Alrighty, boys. Welcome back, Keegs and Minas, my beautiful unraised shot, my boy. Like I said, when you understand what makes up NAS and US30, you can predict why price moves to certain points. This is a temporary pullback. NAS will close mad high come year end. Everything Keek said was spot on. ICT. No, I'm joking. I didn't say that. Yes, it was continuation. Yeah, beautiful. It was just rough though. It was rough. We were hesitant about pushing through Asia lows. Yeah, morning Chris. Just want to find out when passing phase 2 and you did your KYC, when do you sign your contract? Dion Bender, once everything has been approved, you're going to see on the back end of your dashboard there's going to be an agreement section, bottom left, and you're going to online sign it through your client portal. Alright, so that contract becomes available once everything has been approved, and then you're going to sign the contract digitally. Alright, Robert, we've already opened up these markets. We are ready to do some trading here today, guys, so let's get locked in here. Sorry for being absent last week. Went hunting. Alright, the battery guy. Do you sell batteries? I had a mate that played rugby with me, Dan Howard. He's the local battery guy here in Port Elizabeth. So that's the only battery guy I know. But if you're the second battery guy, chat to me. Some of you need to charge your batteries. It's only middle of the year and your battery's flat already. Think about it. Charge those batteries. Hey Chad, they shouldn't make me a pastor. I'll improv there like it's nobody's business. I had a dream last night that I took a trade without a stop loss and then lost my Vault Funder prop firm challenge. I never felt so sore. Just rebuke that dream. Replace it with positive affirmations. Don't even think about it. Positivity. Chris, is dit waar jy jou hoender ook koop, battery guy? Hey, Etty, jy moet in die moeilikheid kry. My vrou het jare terug, I don't know if you guys know where Rocklands is here. So, Rocklands always had these specials on chicken, but it's a chicken that fell off the truck, so it's a little bit tenderized, so you get it cheap. Well, yeah, Chad. Sometimes you get like a little piece of tar. That's why a lot of my teeth are broken from eating those Rocklands chickens that fell off the truck. Good morning, Chris. Just a quick question. The standard leverage for the VF is yes. Mark Martins, 100%. 1 to 100. Yeah, Chad, those Rocklands chickens, those were the days. Really build you up as an adult, your immune system, because you need to be tough as nails when you eat that stuff. The standard guy will have a tough day in the office. I do sell batteries, but we are based in Pretoria, not the same battery guy. All right, no, awesome, man. Extra protein. Hey, Andre, the protein in that, my brother. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. It's like Woolies water is better than the rest. Hey. Alrighty, guys. Markets are open here. Let's see. DXY going for that Asia high level at 200 EMA. Keeks bullish bearish on the dollar here.
Neutral, but a more bullish outlook.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was bullish yesterday. It's very odd for me that we're breaking below this level, but we'll see. Chad, interesting day yesterday. Yesterday, really, really interesting. US 30 on the highs of the session, Nasdaq on the lows of the session. Yeah, no, it was rough. It was rough. Weekly S1. Okay. Check this thing just wants to die off. Keeks out into please check your Instagram, my brother. I was in contact with you this morning. Lol, Keeks and a chair and camera are fighting again.
Nah, bro, I don't know how the voice in that other chair, bro. I feel like I'm in a dropped golfie or something. I don't know what's going on there.
Mark, let me just show you the pivots real quick. So if you go to pivot points, it's this one I use, pivot points standard. That's the one I use. And then if I go to my settings, let's go to the settings. Input, traditional. Pivot, time frame, auto. Number of pivots back, 10. Use daily based values. Alright. There you go. Chad, we're not going with the YouTube music here. We can't get Keeks back and then play. So I'll sponsor this one.
Ready to get a little banging out today.
Dude, I saw yesterday that for some reason on Discord it shows like I'm always playing data. Like
I told you this, bro.
Yeah, I saw it here like active, and I was like, what the heck? Like I'm not even in Steam. Alright, let me see. Does it show I'm still playing data? Holy shit, that's
I'll
like
tell you now. I just says you're online.
does it say I'm on data?
Nah, just on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, because that thing is like automatically. Some dotes later. Hey, the boys and the dotes. Totes my goats. Alright. Chris has the master settings. Yeah, mine, I've got the prophetic settings. Mine changes as we go, prophetically. Do you toggle between daily and weekly to see the pivots? Mark, yes. So remember, the 5-minute time frame, this is going to give you your inter-session pivot levels. Anything above an hour is going to show you your weekly pivot. That's why I mark it out weekly pivot. And then if I go to a daily, that's going to give me the monthly pivot level. You see this level here? That becomes the monthly pivot level. And if I go to a weekly, that's going to give me my yearly pivot level. All right? That only changes once every year. Okay, so I'm going to go through it once more. 5 minute, take some notes. 5 minute inter-session pivot. So the pivot you see there, this pivot is inter-session. It's basically for the day, 24-hour period. Anything above an hour, that is your weekly pivot. That's why we physically mark it out, because if I go to a lower time frame, I won't see it. Then when I go onto a daily, that is your monthly pivot. The pivot you see there, it's valid for 30 days. And if I go to a weekly time frame, 1 week, that is your yearly pivot. It is valid for entire 356, depending on whether it's a skrikkeljaar. What is a skrikkeljaar in English?
Yo, I have no clue, bro.
Chad, what is a skrikkeljaar? That every 5 years or 4 years, that quarter day that gets added on. So then it's, anyway. Leap year, there you go. Hey, Etty, is scarp, ne? Sisa. Flame scarp, Etty. Slutting the data undercover. Oh, we're slatting that data hard, but only one game a day. One game a day. Hey, Chris, I see you missed my question about regarding the stocks video. Nazam, wait. Chris, did you manage? Oh, thanks so much. Did you manage to do the second? We did. I actually checked this morning, and the edit is done. It was actually done yesterday. I just wanted to revise something, so that's going live. Let me actually ask Laik. Laik is usually on the stream. Laik, are we posting that today? Are you busy posting it? So yeah, that's done. Then also, Chad, actually going to post a video that somebody requested, some of the members in the 2Gs community. So if not, check it out. 2Gs is live, Chad. I'm going to drop it here. Project G. I'm going to drop it here in the chat. Go check it out. Website is live. Guys were asking about literally a tutorial video on how to use TradingView and MT4 and MT5. So I'm going to actually shoot a video on that today. And again, it's that assumption that people know how to use these things. And people don't really know how to really get into the nooks and crannies of what it is to use TradingView using MT5. So yeah, I'll be posting that video today. Not today, we will be shooting it today. Maybe be a 3-part. for your giveaways, would you consider giving away Project G memberships? I think we will. I think we will at one stage do that. But yeah, we're doing giveaways every single day here. Every single day, just dropping the knowledge here, spending time with you guys. So, irrespective of what we do going forward, every day here is a giveaway. We give away knowledge, we give away inspiration, we give away life experience. So, consider that to be true. Just a big shout out to our sponsors and supporters, Vault Markets and Vault Funder, from day one, having the Jesus back.
Guys, I'm just saying, we were having a little meeting this morning because we're getting closer to that 24-hour stream, and I think, guys, that's going to be a banger. You guys don't want to miss that one.
I think it's going to be dope. I'm actually pretty excited.
It's going to be so sick.
I think it's also going to be a test to see, like, physically, mentally, 24 hours sitting in front of, bro, you know. Like, I think we're going to be alright till 3 because we've gamed till 3. And after, like, an entire day where 3 o'clock, that is dungeon time. That's when there's like your eyes start to burn.
Bro, 100%. I'm gonna bring my PlayStation, and like in that time, we're gonna game like FIFA and stuff, bro.
We can actually. Yeah, we're just gonna need a lot of air freshener so it does not smell sweaty in there. I don't know, Chad. I just have I get these flashbacks from when you land at school. Pepperoni pizza, hot PCs like that. I don't know if you've been in a computer room. There's like this. The PC itself is giving like a little bit of plastic, burny plastic, musty. Very, yeah, Chad, we're going to have to. I'll take leave that day to watch. Beautiful, Ibrahim. Last question was, what does AD stand for? Any special settings? It stands for attention deficit. So you'll see the AD is usually very high at the beginning of the session because our attention is very, very high. And as the session goes on, you'll see the AD starting to go down because our attention deficit is continuously declining. So that's why you want to be taking trades while your AD is relatively high, because that shows us that your attention deficit is not that high. This thing works inversely. All right? So usually when you start taking this is where a lot of traders don't realize their attention deficit is very high. So this is a big no to trade, and you'll actually see the markets. The markets are actually very choppy during this stage. Look here, if you look across here, very, very choppy. But you're gonna see now, once this thing gets above the 200, we're gonna start taking some trades, and the markets are gonna move very, very cleanly. All right. Now, hey Mark, you're a good sport. Listen here, it's the accumulation distribution indicator. Thanks for being a good sport. Sorry, man, chat. I have to. Those are those little releases. Sorry, man. That's that dad in me. That dad joke in me.
Oh, you have to let the few out every now and again.
Chad. Sorry, man. It's that urge of a dad that just wants to laugh at his own jokes. Sorry, man.
Got to be let out there, bro.
Sorry, man. I do apologize.
Alright, Chad, I just wanted to note there, obviously, that 50-minute shuffle come and gone. DXY have taken Asia highs and going bullish, as we spoke about.
Keegs, I'm on your screen if you want to.
Yeah, so I think, guys, as I said, we want to see this move here to the weekly pivot. Once we add the pivot, we're going to see what will happen there. DXY, once we break underneath this now, I'm going to start looking for sells, guys. So we want to take note of that because everything else going along. So once this breaks back under, we're going to look for those sells. NASDAQ already sold off, and US 30, as you guys know, I don't necessarily like. So this would be our first break underneath. So technically that is your idea, but as you guys know, I don't really like trading them pre New York, but everything going to plan over there. But I think gold is going to have my attention for this session. Got to come back and feed the guys a nice W, bro.
Dabs. Chad, US 30 rejecting that weekly R1. Very interesting. I learned my lesson yesterday not trading US 30 in the London session. Anyways. Yeah, Chad, weekly R1 here. Asia highs have been taken. Asia lows untested. Relatively tight range. So while we trade below the weekly R1, could see somewhat of a deeper pullback. Still a lot of divergence. Let me just show you guys. Still a lot of divergence going on between NASDAQ and US 30. So look at this. Look at that. So just to give you guys an idea. Okay. So this was yesterday. Hope you guys can see this. US 30 creating a weekly high, but look at NAS, and then from there NAS has just been dying off. NAS again already at the weekly low. So if you consider it, the differential between NAS and US 30 is this. US 30 needs to drop almost 230 points just to get where NAS is now, or NAS actually needs to jump. NAS needs to jump almost 281 points to catch up with US 30.
And when we talk about reasoning behind it, much better reason it's going to be US 30 dropping than NASDAQ, because NASDAQ is going to continue to drop.
Yes. So I don't think it's a bad trade. It's just out of session for me. I know some of the gunners, we did say bearish below this level. 80 is looking somewhat bearish. Dude. Not gonna burn my lips twice. I've been looking for that 80-200 indicator, but I can't seem to find it. Would you mind just showing what indicator? Rickus. I will do that for you, my brother. It is this one. Accumulation / distribution with moving averages. Harsha.imperial. Obviously an Indian guy or Pakistani. So we just want to thank this brother in Christ. Let's just see where he is from. I can almost guarantee you, is he from India? Okay, he's not telling us where he is from, and that's fine. Maybe in his terms of use. Okay, he's not telling us. Maybe let's see the house rules. Okay. Get that powder wet, Kribo. No. No. No, powder being wet, yeah, my brother. No wet powder, yeah. US sell off to EQ to take buy after. Sheesh, Fabs. Alright, Fabs. Fabs, what is? Oh, you give me a signal, sell, yeah. Is that what Fabs is saying? Fabs? What are we doing here, my brother? Selling. Intermediate breaker block.
Farbs knows the plans are really goods.
Luan Rademeyer, I haven't seen you yet, brother. Welcome. Griffin FX, as always. Good to see you. Jang Plays. It's been a minute, my brother. Yesterday there was a discussion about NAS and US30. Can the correlation, once understood correctly, be used as a potential confluence? Yes, no, 100%, brother. For instance, if you look at Hang Seng, if you look at the Hang Seng index and you look at the JSE 200, let's quickly do this. Let's look at the JSE. Let's look at the top 40, for instance, top 40 JSE. You're talking about as a leading indicator. So look at this. Look at this. Let me show you something. Okay, J200. Hang Seng. I want to quickly show you something here. This is the Hang Seng. This is similar to Dow Jones, but for China, the Hang Seng Index Futures. I just want to switch off some of these indicators. Let's just clean it up quite nicely here. Let's look at J200. That is the JSE top 200, or basically the top 40 index. So if you look here, JSE 200 top 40 index. So see how correlated our top 40 is with the Hang Seng. Okay. Let me go to the 4-hour. What happened now? Bro, what the flip? Did I press something here? I did. Okay, wait, there we go. Chad, okay, look at this. Can you see it? This orange line is the JSE. That there's the Hang Seng. Hang Seng closes before the JSE opens. So the easiest way, I did trade this a while, many years ago, up until I got hurt also many years ago. But anyways, Chad, 2 different countries. One is China, one is South Africa. Now you can ask Chris, how the hell top 40 index moving almost in sync with the Hang Seng? It's because the majority of the top 40 stocks has a lot of interest in China, or let's call it China has got a lot of interest in the stocks in our top 40. That's why when China, you guys can go and test it for the 223 people here, go and check it. If the Hang Seng closed bullish for the day, very likely JSE top 40 gonna close bullish. Use it, don't use it. IG markets, you can trade the ALSI, the All Share Index. I made some good money back in the day, up until, let's just say greed got the better of me. But there was a strategy I used, basically using the Hang Seng. And I would look at what the Hang Seng was doing on the day, and I knew, for instance, that the JSE is almost going to follow it to the T. Okay? Use it, come back with great success stories. Tell me, Chris, beautiful, I've made so much money, this, that. That's what I want to hear. Okay? This is not something your mentor is going to ever share with you, because they don't even know what a correlation is. They think it is some drink at the club. Give me two correlations, Keeks, one for you. Yeah, Keeks wants a double shot correlation.
Yeah.
With some of that woke juice, and I'm just gonna have mine with some of that ADHD. Thank you so much. All right. Very interesting info you're giving out now, Chris. Nazim, always we're giving out very, very good info here. Andre, yes, two TP4s and 5s with a bulk of the TP being hit at level 5, eh? Beautiful. Jared, I don't even think you need it to be closer. That thing is almost the correlation factor on that thing is almost 1. Dude, I don't know how much more of a correlation you need. Like, bro, the JSE 200 and the Hang Seng are twins. The Hang Seng is the bigger, ugly brother, and the JSE is the smaller one that gets bullied. That's literally. Must be confused now with coalition, government, and correlation on a chart. Sure, some are puzzling the difference. Keeks Gold in Cell territory. The boys are hungry.
I'm watching, guys. Ready now? We're gonna take it now.
The boys are hungry here. Put some CPI on top, please. Yeah. Just drizzle some of that CPI on it for me with some volatility. 2 shots of correlation is a joke. Wait, Ruak, what happened? Nicodemus, what you mean? What, I missed something here. Ruak use. Chad, we've got our own. Wait. We've got our own. We've got our own coupon. Keeks, I'm just going to throw on your screen quickly.
Go for it. Guys, I'm waiting. Yeah, this thing has to close underneath. If it doesn't close underneath, I can't take it.
Alrighty, what broker is able to trade? You don't want to trade the Hang Seng, my brother. Fixed 999.
Yeah. Just please. So no entry there, guys.
Please, my brother. Fixed 999. You're using the Hang Seng as a leading indicator for what the JSE is going to do. So you don't want to trade the Hang Seng. You're using the Hang Seng as a leading indicator. All right.
Oh, let's just hope this thing doesn't run now because we didn't enter. Yo, guys, there's a very good chance this thing can run now, but that didn't close underneath, so I can't take that. Depending what the closure is on this next candle, we might get something.
Alrighty, so here's our coupon code for Vault Funder.
35% off.
2 G's. Twogs. Some will say it's twogs. Some will say it's 2 G's. You choose twogs, 2 G's. It's valid for 35%. So there you go.
The dogs.
Chat, some of these prop firm review sites, just to give you an idea, they charge $1 million to be on the priority listing. $1 million. Yes. Check it, I'm going to forward to you, Geeks. 150,000 euros a month to just be listed.
Are we on that list?
Bro, I will knock somebody's chin off for 150k. Are they on cocaine, my brother? Show. $1 million. Alrighty. Chris, at a new office, will all three of you guys be able to stream at the same time? Yes.
That is crazy.
Is there any... What's that?
That the message?
Huh? What the flip,
No, that's
bro?
bad, bro.
Is there any knowledge as to why US 30 moved so big yesterday? I caught the move from 10.15 and closed at 7.45. I'm not complaining as it was my most profitable day. Jared, it's just the market's move, dude. There's not always going to be an answer for why things move. Yeah, it was... guys felt frisky. The boys wanted to throw some money into US 30. Remember when I talked about rotating? So you talk about a cyclical CYCLICAL, cyclical rotation. So there's going to be times where guys are going to invest into consumer staples. There's going to be times when guys are going to invest into your blue chip stocks. There's going to be times when guys are going to invest into your tech stocks. So again, think about it. Guys may be taking their gains out of Nvidia and saying, listen, yeah, it was a beautiful run. It's still a tech company. I'm going to go into something more stable. I'm going to go into something that's got some mortar and bricks to it. Something that's a little bit more secure. I'm not saying Nvidia is not secure, but Chad, it's still the way that thing projected is. Again, I always say it. I said it on the Top Trader SA podcast as well. You always buy something to sell it at one stage. You don't buy it to have it till it breaks. When you buy your car, you're not planning on it to keep it till you've got your grandkids. Now you buy it to use it, and at one stage you're going to sell it. Even when you get your phone, that phone you're going to sell at one stage, or you're going to give it away. You're not buying it to keep it forever. Exactly the same with a home. You don't buy your first home to stay in it forever. Later on, you're going to sell it for a little profit. You're going to take that as a deposit. You're going to go get a place that maybe has one additional room, or it's maybe 20, 30 squares bigger than your current place. So always realize that everything bought is bought to sell at one stage. Okay? Dude is our economist in the gulag. Shit, okay. Do you guys use COT reports? Amir, we do. We do, but not actively as a input criteria for our trading. It's there to create a narrative around what is happening. We've talked about the COT report multiple times this year, looking at the overall volume of the COT report. Volume has been very low. And on both sides, commercials and on the asset manager side, nobody has committed to being bullish or bearish. It is very neutral at this stage. Chris, what are your settings on the AT inductor? I don't use the AT inductor. I've never used the AT inductor. You can let me know about it. The AT inductor. Have you used the AT inductor, Keeks?
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Chad, today will be Javen's official last stream. Jave officially off the streams, not by us throwing him off or anything. He's still in the office. He's actually going to stream in the office. Jave is going to stream on his own. the entire thing with what we're doing here is to empower, and I've said it so many times that there's not enough streamers. So Jev is going on his own with the streaming. He's still in the office. He will still be a part of everything we do here. Jev is just going to do his own stream. We had a discussion, me and him, and I said, Jev, it is time you spread your wings and fly. And he said he wanted to do the same. And yeah, so last stream for JV today with Keegs. And then it's going to be me and Keegs for both sessions. Yeah, then you guys are going to have to stream up like crazy. RZV24, my brother, I just want to say, see you in the metaverse, my brother. I just sent you on a rocket ship.
What was he doing?
They were spamming me to say something, I don't know. But chat, there you go. RZV24, you're still on the stream, brother. You can type as long as you want, but we've officially sent you to the metaverse. Alright. Please share your settings for the 8200. Can't get mine to look the same as yours. Hey, Ibrahim. Perfect, my brother. Let me do that for you right now. Okay, so this is the setting. So the 5200. So if you go here by style, if I plot this one, this is the 50 EMA. So I just take that 50 off. I only want to see the 200. And then all I do is there by the line. If I double click here, I just give it a little bit of, oh shit, sorry, it's on, sorry. Let's go here. Chat, sorry man. Inputs 50 and 200, those are the two moving averages. So I said here, if I want to plot the 50, there's the red one is the 50 EMA. I don't want that one. I just want the 200. Then if I double click here, you can see here, I'll just give that line a little bit of thickness just to give it a little body there. And the same with the black. I also just give it a little bit of body. And the rest is straightforward. Default. Precision is default. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, sorry, man. Jeff doing conspiracy. Sad news, but positive. No, it's not sad, bro. It's the like the big thing was Jeff was never in the plan of the streams. Jeff had his own community already running. Jeff was already doing a lot of work on its own. So the entire thing with 2Gs was to give him the confidence to come on and stream with somebody that can take the punches, that can roll with it. If you think back to the first stream Jay was on, that man apologized like crazy for a 5 pip stop loss. Like, it sounded like there was death in the family. I was like, oh, yo, guys, I feel so bad. Sorry, man. This 5 pip. And afterwards, I had to sit him down and I said, Jeff, it is your trades. Even though there's an audience of people, it is your trades. If people take the trade with you, that's why we've got disclaimers. You're not forcing anyone to take the trade. Alright? So it was that journey to shadow him, and up until where he can go on his own. Very honest, I had a discussion with him and I said, if you want to do the conspiracy theory stuff, create another channel. People come on the stream for trading stuff. So JV promised me, he said no conspiracy stuff. So I hope he keeps his promise. But yeah, last stream today for JV. I don't know yet where, I don't know if it's going to be paid or whether it did say it's going to be maybe paid. I don't know we'll chat to Jeff.
Yo, guys, I'm just watching gold, yeah, but I said we knew that's where we wanted it, but my rules didn't give me an entry there, guys. I need the close underneath. We can always maybe look at the Asia lows from anything under Asia lows, that continuation.
Andre, you guys want Shaq on, but then when Shaq hits a 7 trading losing streak, then you guys are going to be like, yo, get Shaq off. Get Shaq off here. You guys caught the 3 winners, and then when the 5 losers come, they're like, no. You don't want this guy. Get him off. Where did you find it? As I mentioned yesterday, that's that's the thing with the 50% win rate. You're going to lose some trades, and I know how it works. You guys caught the 3 winners, and every time you guys went bigger and bigger, and that 4th or 5th trade with him, when he hits the 2 losers or 3 losers in a row, that's when you guys are going to cry and like, the Shaq guy, he doesn't know shit about trading. But Shaq is keeping his risk consistent. He's already planning for the 2 or 3 losers. But then the Chad was like, listen here, that 4th one you full ported is the one he loses.
Yeah. Hey guys, all goes well. That's what I was busy with here. We should have Ozal on the website by the end of today.
Rox, you know what? Considering last week, the calls being precise, and even yesterday, what did we say? Daily flip zone. Yeah. And I'm very honest with you, Chad. I could take some losses, but I am gonna start going for buy stops with candle closures like this, and I'm just going to be very aggressive with my management of the trade. But I've missed 4 trades in the last 10 days of waiting for a retest and never getting it. So yeah, we're going to start looking into that. Kicks, over to you. I just want to go pee quick.
No stress, brother. DXY holding those Asia highs, guys. So yeah, so I'm looking at so gold. If we can get the break underneath there, we can see these equal lows, weak lows. So if we can get any type of closure underneath, personally, I'd love something kind of like that. Then we can see that little sell off. Obviously, you got the S1. So typical plan, you guys know it. If we can break. And you take out the lows, we'll take the S1, we can look for that S1 to S2, so that will be the plan, yeah. But again, we need the right entry, yeah. Well, Chris, that isn't good to hear. Jev is doing his own thing and you're okay with it. I've lost friends and mentors who don't want me to grow. They see me as a tool for their use. Wait, what? Wow, Chris, that's good to hear. Jeff is doing his own thing and you're okay. Oh, you mean that it's a good thing that we're okay with it? Yeah, no, that's the thing, guys. End of the day, you have to understand. We all want everyone at our table to eat. So that's the thing. We want you at our table, but we want to see you eat as well. And end of the day, Jeff was doing this, but if you think of it in that way, it's kind of giving him the platform to grow his confidence, grow himself. But now it's time for him to start his own thing that can grow and that can become his baby. So yeah, it's we're very excited to see what he can do with it now, and as you say, go off and do his own thing. As we say, not in the way that we don't want him with us. It's just there always comes that time for growth. Alright, so gold's already back at that EQ, guys, so we're going to see what happens with it over there. But it'll say just busy with some other work stuff, yeah. But I am watching it, guys. I am watching it. You guys don't have to think I'm gonna miss it. But how was the trades the last week, guys? I honestly haven't even seen. So you guys killing it? You guys been profitable those last few days? What's it been like?
Get some new shoes then.
Yeah, bro. I had to. I needed some new white shoes. The other ones they did their time.
What did you pay for that? Those look like you paid like 50 grand for them. Those CPI profits.
Nah, bro. I always say when I go up, always go to the Nike factory shop because then you get everything at like steals, bro. So I got some new Jordans.
How much you pay for that?
These ones I got on special for $850. I promise you.
They look like a type of Travis Scott design.
I've seen them at Shelf Life before. They normally go for like 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got them on special for $850.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me know, bro. Bro.
There's an Under Armour factory shop there as well. I go back in December.
Okay.
But I go for a long December, so I normally take like a lot of luggage to buy stuff.
I'm gonna pay. Oh yeah, fuck you guys. I still have to travel donuts.
No, but December I always go with like a lot of bags because December we always do damage, bro.
Chad, it's a very cool sneaker design. I thought it's like a 20k pair or something. It looks like a Travis Scott. No, you can't show you guys. Can't copy that drip. They look drippy, Chad.
Nah, but these are like the new dailies, bro. I think you've seen the old dailies.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
things are tired,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
They
yeah.
were tired. You know it's bad when even LCB is saying yo
The
those
dailies.
shoes.
Wil jy nie vir Keegan skoene koopie? Soos nee, Forklift. Dis sien hoeveel geld het hy op CPI gemaak. Hy moet vir my skoene koop. Well, Chris, that's good to hear. Jeff doing his own thing and you're okay with it. I've lost friends and mentors who don't want me to grow. They see me as... Dude, here's the thing. There's not even competition. That's why I brought Shaq on here. Shaq is not competition for us. Jeff is... There's no competition, Chad. There's no competition. That's the thing. There's so much for everybody. If you've got a scarcity mindset that you think it's a zero-sum game in business, especially our business, we haven't even tapped into 0.01% of Port Elizabeth, yet even say 0.01% of South Africa. So if you've got that scarcity mindset that you need to step on somebody else's head to get to the top, then good luck with that. But yeah, we don't have that. Especially me, not Keegan. Nobody has got a scarcity mindset here, believe it or not. Now I should be scared. Oh, flip. I'm not going to bring Shaq on because people will think Shaq is a better trader than Chris. Dude, absolutely do not care. Bring Shaq on here. Got a lot of respect for him. He's a great trader. So whoever I bring on here, somebody that I respect, somebody that I can trust. Better than me, not even phased. Can I learn something from a trader that I bring on? Absolutely. Will I stop learning? Absolutely not. So can always grow, can always expand. Rux, any idea on when we will all be able to meet? Oh yeah, we can meet up. Meet up a bit and meet each other as a community. Andre, we will chat about that today. Me and Keegan. We must do the giveaway this week as well.
The members giveaway.
Yeah, to fly one of the members down, and then we'll talk about the meetup as well. $200 likes and Keeks will do this shoe 100%.
Hold on. You know what I was just thinking?
Shoe reveal. Are you happy with that?
Oh yeah, that's chill.
Okay. 200 shoe reveal.
Because we were saying we wanted to fly the person down. If the person is keen on it, we can do the giveaway. But why don't we have it? Because it's a special occasion. We bring them down for the 24-hour stream.
Yes.
If they want to do it, like if they're keen for that, then they come down for that event. We'll fly them down and do the 24-hour stream with us.
Robert, who are you trading with, my brother? Just let us know. Is it Vault Markets or Vault Funder? Just let me know. When I try to type in the discount code for Vault Funder, it doesn't allow me to type in that box. Justin, no man. Let me check quickly. Let me quickly check for you, my brother. Let me quickly have a look for you. The Ultimate Trader event, I will be able to withdraw immediately if already funded. No. It is starting from phase 1 to 2 to phase 3. Still minimum trading days. Minimum trading days before your first payout, but no minimum trading days for phase 1 to phase 2, and then from phase 2 to funded. When is the meetup in Cape Town, or think I might come to P? Alvena, we're going to chat about that. We just want to get this move done. Into the new office. Then, there's a lot of moving parts currently at this stage, so we just want to tick some boxes before we travel again. Because leaving the office, leaving the stream, all of that does. We never want to lose momentum, so we want to make sure that we plan around these trips. Even like if we're on a trip, that we still stream. We saw during the Cape Town trip. Dude, I can type in the discount box. I don't know. I literally type now. 2Gs. Yeah. Literally, let me just snap the screen. For that brother saying he can't type in that box. I don't know. I literally. They're discounted. Is it on my screen? No, let me just get it on my screen real quick. There was a $60 account, 2Gs. So I don't know if you maybe need to refresh your browser, go on your PC perhaps. You need to start account fresh. Yes. Vault Markets. Okay, brother. Please chat to them on the WhatsApp support, if you will. Go onto the back end. Go to the WhatsApp. Does Vault have any offices this side, Chris, CPT area? Unfortunately not, my brother. Thought I could withdraw sooner. Sorry. No stress, Evan. No stress. I just bought a challenge and the twags works. The twags, baby. It's all about the twags. That shit's gonna stick now, unfortunately. I will try my PC this time. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Perfect, Justin. Hope you come right. Let us know. Apparently they do. Alvino GC. Alrighty. Chad, look at this. Very choppy, but if you stack it out, weekly R1 rejection there. Let's just go through what's happening here. DXY still ranging. Chad, I said it's gonna be a tough couple of days till Thursday when things really start to heat up. Gold 23.25 again on the hourly candle. Okay, Chad, get ready. Very, very aggressive here. Remember what happened last week on the close of the 10 o'clock candle? Who remembers what happened? Get your charts ready. If this thing closes below 23.25, this is actually me opening up my trading terminal for the first time here this morning. Because there wasn't anything that I was looking at in the immediate short term. Alright, gold. Alrighty, Chad. Get ready. I think it was last week, Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. 1 minute. If we close below this level, 23.25, I'm gonna have sell stops just below here. And then I'm gonna expect all of these lows here to just be absolutely crushed to the downside. Crushed. Alright, we're going to be very, very aggressive. 32 sell stops here if this closes below. So just get ready, chat. I'm just going to give you a level here. That is if I haven't placed anything as of yet. Okay. We have to close below that level. If not, no trade. This candle physically needs to close. Okay, get ready. 5 seconds.
You taking a trade?
I'm going to take sell stops here. Below here.
Yeah, I was going to say, even on my side where the EQ, so now you've rejected that EQ very nicely.
Chat, okay. Sell stops have been set. Level is, sure, what I feel a little anxious here. 23, 24, 30, 4, 3. Okay. Let's just do this. 23, 24, 3, 4, 3. 3, 4, 3. 3, 4, 3. Okay. Okay, what the fuck? I'm in, but I shouldn't have been in. What the heck? Bro, why does XNAS... XNAS is completely different to what I'm seeing here, Chad. Like, miles apart. Okay, Chad, let me just at least set my... let me at least just set a stop loss here. I'm just going with a 20 point. Okay, technically on XNAS, this is where that level is, so I'm in there. I'm going with the 20 point. Okay. And we are targeting... we're going to target 23, 20, 50. Alright. Technically, I shouldn't have been in because this is where I wanted to set basically the sell stops, but let's see. I am in now. It is what it is. Okay. 23, 25. Let's see if we can get that drive. Okay. 23, 25. As long as we stay below that level, we are good. 20 point stop. Let me just give you Chad, there's a slight difference here. My stop loss is 23.26.43. Let me just put 23.26.43.6. So, okay. Okay, there we go. Where's Jakes? Is Jakes the guy that hates X-Nay so much? Is it Jakes?
Yeah, it's Jakes.
Is it on my screen even? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, chat, there we go. Taking a trade on the hourly close, it's so cuck to take it, but I've seen this happen. Remember what we said about earlier? I've seen this happen now 4 times eluded where we closed below a level. And yeah, let's see if we can be on the right side of the rub today. Alrighty. Oh shit, Chad, some volatile, yeah, volatile. Okay, Chad, get ready to go break even. Yeah, once we hit this Asia, just out of Asia lows. Actually, at the daily or S1 now. Sheesh, Chad. Okay, here we go. I'm just wanna. Yeah, at this stage, I might as well just lock it in to get a flip and win, yeah. Hey, Chad, can I not become a trader like Don and these other traders? Go for 10 pips. We actually hit 3 TPs now already.
Well, the thing is there, bro. So now you get the S1. If you can break that S1, this thing's gonna fly.
It's gone. 15 pips. Hey, Chad. All right, let's wait for this 5 to close. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna reduce my stop to like 12 pips. So just reducing the
London,
stop.
I'm approaching TP5.
No, bro, I want all of you to be on a much better level than me. That is the idea. If you guys, after spending 2 to 3 years, is not better than me, then I failed. 100%. If what I'm sharing with you guys, if you guys are not better than me, then I failed, because I'm giving you guys that head start to say, listen, here's my shoulder. Come stand on my shoulder, and I'm going to get you over that wall. There was no shoulder for me to stand on. So I am that shoulder now. So therefore you are already ahead. When I was still trying to climb that wall, now I'm saying, listen, here's my shoulder. Get on my shoulder. I'm happy to put you on the wall. And then when you're on the wall, you can reach your arm back and you can pull me onto the wall as well. So that's how it works in life. Not you stepping on the other guy's head, jumping onto the wall, and then we never see you again. Chad, my only thing now is daily S1. Yeah, I wanna go break even, but also I don't want to smother the trade. Geeks, what do you rate?
Yo. If anything, I'd say you can even bring maybe a stop down.
Okay, I did bring it down, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe, because if it's aggressive, bro, it's going to be aggressive. For now, for me, like on the 15, there's still no reason for you to close yet.
Okay.
Because if this thing closes under Asia lows, this thing's going to run. If that breaks the lows. Because it looks a bit bad on the 5, but on the 15, it's literally equal lows. So if you break those equal lows, this thing's gone.
I'm jumping over the wall, falling off. All right. Yeah, you'll always have to You always have. So well said, when a student becomes the master, 100%. And it's honestly, I'm not saying this to sound cool or relevant, like, oh, I want you guys to, Chad, honestly, it is honestly my heart's desire that everybody that comes on here will absolutely dominate this trading thing. And where it comes to the stage, for instance, like when I helped Nila, and Nila showed me some things, and I was like, dude, that is what it's about. Sharing information, and then you coming back and say, Chris, I did some homework, let's do this. Oh, Chad, that is that risk I was talking about, this daily S1. This daily S1, but let's see. I haven't moved stops to break even. I've literally just reduced the stops to 12 pips. That was the risk we always had with this daily S1 here.
Bro, we're gonna be millionaires.
Why?
We just made 1 cent on Ozar.
Sheesh. Okay.
That's how you do it, bro.
Yeah, Chad, look at gold. What the flip? 80 is bearish. Okay, there it's going for my stop now. Wait. I'm still in. I'll let you guys know when I'm out. Still in. And wait for it. And I am out. Okay, Chad. That was always the risk here with the S1. Honestly thinking, I thought we were going to run this level just purely due to everything pointing down at this stage. All of this liquidity sitting here. Will I give it another go? Absolutely. Now the big thing is just what do we do from this level? Asia lows still intact. We haven't taken Asia lows. Minus 12. We were only up about, dude, what is this? 14 pips. Our stop was 21. It wasn't even 1-1. So yeah, I can't say that I would have done anything differently. We reduced our stop. We basically almost halved our stop from 22 pips to 12. Just to give it enough room not to smother it. So minus 12 pips on this one. And there gold just doing a complete U-turn here. Let's see what DXY is doing. Alright, DXY is still struggling at the Asia highs here. US 30 just grinding down here. Weekly R1. Was that the trade here this morning? I don't know, Chad. It is just like I said, should have taken that 15 pips just to grab a win, but that's not what it's about here, Chad. If we're gonna start trading for win streaks and to say I'm on a 12 trade win streak, but we grab 5 or 10 pips, that's not trading for me. You will not hear Shaq talk about a win streak because win streaks are irrelevant in the long game. No, Chad, I wouldn't have done anything differently. I wouldn't have done anything differently. Because the thing is, if you rushed your stop to break even here, this thing could have literally just came up, created a top wick, then flipped. That top wick here could have been the drive to pick up some liquidity and then flip bearish, and that's the drive. So you always have that risk. No, I'm happy with it. We reduced the stops to 12 pips. So yeah, let's see if we go again. Still very choppy here. Again, still thinking these lows are going to get taken. These lows are going to get taken 100%. 100%. I can almost guarantee you that we are going to definitely take these lows. The discount code again, it is TWUGS. There you go. Chris, can you tell what kind of person someone is by the words that come out of their mouth? You're not talking to be cool, you're just being yourself. Really appreciate it, my brother. Gold bumped off a massive 4-hour trend line support. Oh, damn. A 4-hour trend line support. Okay. Alright. So you're saying that it bumped off this trend line support here. Yeah, these trend lines work up until they don't. Wait till this trend line breaks. And it gets everybody excited about that bounce. And then it's like, oh damn. Why do these trend lines not work? Thank you guys for doing this for free. US 30, Chris. Yeah, US 30. Remember we said this morning, the potential shorts here. 80 was going bearish. Only thing is, how do you take it? Do you take it on this? Do you take it on... The thing is, I don't even know if you have to go into the 1 minute to trade this thing. Multiple rejections there. Yeah, weekly R1. We said bearish below there. Also, the 2Gs guys know in this case, if you look at where the... I've put the rest off, but if you look at where the what's the name is, your daily EQ, it would make a lot of sense for price to come down. So I know Fubs or somebody in the 2Gs community is in some shorts here. Very, very choppy, Chad. US 30 grinding down, Nasdaq holding Asia lows. Gold in this holding pattern, similar to yesterday. There's the daily EQ. So let's see. Very, very choppy. Also that key level there, Chad. There's that key level we spoke about earlier this morning. So Alan van den Berg, I'm in US 30. Beautiful. Alan, what was your entry criteria, if I may ask, my brother? Because I look at... yeah, could you look at all the... I don't know. I can't say that there was... Again, there was a lot going for this trade. Asia has taken rejection below that weekly R1. 80 starting to trade below the 200. So a lot going for it, Alan. 100%. Absolutely valid trade, Chad. If you go onto the Discord, if you go and check here on the Discord under education, this is the strat. Let me just show you guys quickly. This is the strat right here. Sell scenario. This is, I would say this is more a sell continuation. So if you look here, pivot, S1, S2, round number, half round number. That should actually be, yeah, S1, S2, that's fine. But this for me is more a continuation sell. And why would I say it's a continuation sell? Because if you look at the order flow here, all of this order flow was bullish. Looking left here, let's just see what you guys see. This was bullish order flow, and then we broke that structure. Then we had this pullback, and then we basically sold off. And you could have taken a continuation there. Chris, I was building my trading journal on Notion. Is there a way where it automatically calculates the win rate when you put in the outcome of the trade? Until I'm not sure, I'm going to chat to Mo. We're actually going to do a little bit of a class on that as well. Mo was the brother in Christ that is the Notion specialist. Check the line charts, Chris. You'll want to hodl it. Hey, bro. Now, I like the idea of the trade. Like I said, I think it was last week, Thursday, or it was last week. Yeah, it was Thursday. Chad, yeah, exactly the same thing. Look at this. Right on 10 o'clock, this was that trade we missed. We were still waiting for that little top wick. This was on the literally exactly the same time as the trade we took right now. And look what happened there. Massive drop, and then the reversal into into the R1, weirdly enough. Into the R1. Today's trade was exactly the same trade into the S1. So again, same. Remember before we went into this trade, I said I'm not going to miss it again. I'm going to just be very aggressive. So technically, we didn't get past that level. Same trade idea, played out exactly the same. You had that initial volume, 15 pips. Is 15 pips enough? Maybe if I was Donvo, 10 pips would have been enough, but that is not what I trade. Dude, at this stage, I'm contemplating that 10 pip TP. That's all I'm saying. The only issue with that is, the 10 pip, your win rate, it leaves zero room for error with your win rate. It leaves absolutely zero margin for error. That's the thing. You can technically, Ed, if you think about it, and I must actually maybe test it. If you take, for instance, the grids, the way that I trade it, and you still take exactly my entry criteria, and you use, for instance, the break of the high or the low strat, and you just go for your 10 pips, you can every day grab a trade. I don't know what you're going to make your stops, but you can, for instance, just off this is a reversal buy setup. If you go onto the Discord, check the reversal buy setups. This one here, market structure B. There's your grid level, market structure B. But all you do is you wait for the break, not the close, because the close, it could close like that and just continue to die down. You just take the break of the high, you take your 10 pips and you run. Here you had the sell continuation trade right here. There was your minor break of structure. You could have had a sell stop on the low of that candle. Exactly what we had. There was your trade. So 20 pips in 2 trades. Is it something that I consider? No, I've been there. I've traded that way. I've done relatively well. End of the day, it is not sustainable. I've seen it so many times because mentally it starts to fuck you up. And why would you say that? It's like you take your 10 pips and then, for instance, you get days like this. Let's say a day like this, for instance, where you take the sell or you take the sell there and the thing runs 10, 20 pips. And then you start thinking, dude, why am I only taking 10 pips? Then you come back to trying to take bigger moves. Then you go back to break even. So it's you got to take the good with the bad. You're going to have to take some of the salt to get that piece of cake. No, Mohammed, there's nothing wrong with taking 10 pips. All I'm saying is it leaves, again, remember everything is about risk to reward. Forget the pips. Everything that we do is based off risk to reward. So if I'm constantly trading a negative R, it means that for every win I take, I actually need 2 wins to basically cover 1 loss. So at the end of the day, if I just go into any type of losing streak, it's going to take me much longer to get back to a winning streak. So there's nothing wrong with taking 10 pips. But just statistically speaking, it is better to trade a positive RR. And again, if you want to trade the 10 pip strat, by all means, if we've taken 10 pips the last 4 trades I've taken, we would have been on a 5 or 4 trade win streak by just taking 10. Because if we go back on the streams, you would have seen trades go 10, 15, 20 pips, comes back to break even, or even takes us out for a reduced loss. So if you want to take 10 pips, by all means, if we give you a trade like that and you were like, dude, I'm happy with 15 pips, I'm in and out, perfect. For me, not at this stage. DJ and Strat. Hey, dude, I should actually do it. Chris, I think the trade turned around because you didn't pee first. Dude, I think actually the pee is a bad omen. Usually when I pee, the trades hit stop loss. Ruckus, the EMA indicator, here it is. It's the EMA 20, 50, 100, and 200, my brother. And it is EMA, exponential moving average. Let's get to 200. Let's see the shoe reveal for Keegs. We will. Okay, Mohammed, I'm going to be very honest with you. Out of the 2 names you named there, Don and Raja, only one is a profitable trader. Let's just get the facts straight. Don, profitable trader. Raja, absolutely not. So just make sure you get the facts straight. And again, nothing wrong. Don, a profitable trader. We saw, however, now in the last, I would say 6 months, him blowing up 2 accounts. We had a 67 streak, 67 wins in a row.
Yeah.
And then 1 loss. 1 loss basically erased 67 wins.
He nuked everything in that time.
So that is my thing. What I'm saying is that I'm not willing to put the work and the effort into 67 wins, and then I have 1 loss, erased literally 6-7 months worth of work. Okay? And you all can say, oh, but he got it back, but he's risking like 30-40% of that account. Chad, let's just be very honest and clear about that. So, not saying you can't trade. All I'm saying is negative R or not for me, not at this stage. No, never take partials, Nazim. Never take partials. The issue with taking partials is your stats will never be accurate. Your stats will never be accurate. So it's like Shaq. Shaq is literally the dude that will take a trade. And I promise you, you can ask him. Shaq will take a trade. And let's say for instance this. I'm just taking an example. That is the TP there. And that thing turns around. The dude will sit and literally watch that thing turn around, hit his stop. Because he's done his stats on his trades.
The thing is, he like presets it. So it's TP or stop loss. That's it.
He literally, I've said, I'm like, dude, that thing is literally close it. He's like, no, it needs to hit TP.
But that's levels.
Aren't the wins supposed to cover the losses? Are you talking about a negative RR? The negative, I don't know. The negative RR. Chad, I've been there. I've traded it. I promise you, it leaves no room for error. Oh yeah. No, positive RR definitely. It covers the losses. Even 1-to-1, Chad. Even if a 1-to-1, if you want to trade, let's say for instance this 10 pip. Let's say you go for the drives here. Let's call it the 10 pip drives. Then what you can even do is listen here. You're expecting volume, and our volatile gold is you go for 1-to-1s. Your stop loss is 10 points. You wait, for instance, for a bottom wick, or you wait for a high to be broken, and you set your stop loss at 10, because either the probability of it going breaking the high and then coming back, then there's a big probability that you're on the wrong side of the market. But if not, you grab your 10 pips and your risk is 1-to-1. We can even maybe, I need to maybe get for instance this year, you could have gone 1-to-1 here, bullish engulfing, took a previous candle low, closed back above this grid level, created some type of a bottom wick, a 2 pip bottom wick, break of the high, going for a 1-to-1, and you would have been safe. Maybe if somebody's keen on some data collection, do that data collection for us. Let's become the 10 pip monsters here on gold. 1-to-1. 10,
That's
10
the secret to it, bro.
Ben 10, we did it again, baby.
That's the secret right there.
Trading is not possible with negative RR. You need an edge. Exactly. Chris, what are the spreads with vault markets? Castro depends on spreads are different for all pairs, for all instruments. So it all depends on what instrument you're referring to. Indices, top notch. Gold, top notch. Currencies, good. I'm not going to say incredible, but not the worst. Because my thoughts are you should do the same thing on a high time frame, not the 5, and you will bank, bruv. I am looking at it, brother. Not gold though. Gold you can't do the grids on a lower time frame. Gold you gotta execute on the 5. You gotta man up. But in terms of the pivots, 100%. We actually had a discussion, me and Nila, last week, taking the hourly and using the hourly to gauge your entries. Literally taking the hourly and you taking all your trades off the hourly. 4 hourly is a little intense, but the hourly is going to give you enough time to get into some good trades. Keek, still no trades there from you, my brother.
Nah, I'm watching this US 30, bro, but like it's so tempting, but I don't like trading it in London, bro.
What do you want to do with the US 30?
Sell
it. Shoo.
Like we went to the sell there,
Yeah.
but like the whole, bro, this is the thing, the whole thing from here, I've been contemplating the sell, and I'm just like, I hate selling in London. I flipping hate it, bro. But Nasdaq's gone bullish, so that's also what's making me pull off on it a bit.
No, it's weird, bro. Yesterday was the other way around. You can do it, Keeks.
You're gonna be that bad influence, yeah.
GJ, not anymore gold forever. It is now gold forever. I was profitable with negative RR, and Chris is right. It was working until the losing streak. Like my analysis was correct 80% of the time, but that 20% loss will wipe out my account. I learned the hard way. Yeah, King X. I think it's the negative RR thing. The win rate feels good. I'm not gonna lie. The win rate feels incredible, and you catch your 10 pips and it's like, oh, Chad, beautiful, and it maybe runs 20, and it's like, oh, TP2 just absolutely mutilated, and it's like, Chad, we're on a 50 trade win streak, and everybody's psyched, and then it's like that one trade. And I almost see it as, imagine you're doing a school project and you've been working on it. Let's say, for instance, my thesis. I'm writing that book. I'm like 300 pages in. I've done my research. The thing has been copyrighted. It's been proofread. And then after 6-7 months, I just go and I say delete. And it's like I'm going to start all over again. Even though you know how to write it, mentally, you're going to be like, nah, bro. No way I'm starting over. But if you take little knocks here and there and you take some good wins, then it's a case of, shit, okay. I maybe took, for instance, last week, I was down 15 pips, that's 0.5%. And this week, down 1.3%. Then it's a case of, shit, okay, in 2 weeks, not the greatest of weeks, but I'm only down basically 1.67%. Where it's a case of, if I was going for the positive RRs, could have been positive maybe 0.5 or 0.8%, depending on what your stop is. But then it's that 1 or 2 or 3 losses and I'm down 3-4%, if you hear what I'm saying, Chad. And then it's like, shit, 4% down. I need to win maybe 8 or 9 trades to get that back. Rux here, well, my brother. Hope you feel better soon. I'm in at 39,481. Okay. 39,841.
Wait, what's
39,418. Are you in shorts, my brother? Sorry, I've got a... What price feed are you using for US30?
Me.
Yeah.
Oanda.
But you're also using Oanda.
Yeah.
US Wall Street, 30.
Yeah, US Wall Street 30 Oanda.
Look at that thing, my bro. US30 off the weekly R1. Keek's thoughts on 4 hour on US30 are Razan Wilkins.
It's bearish. We've been talking about that pullback.
Razan, I think this is quite clear.
You still my screen, bro.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to... if this 4 hour closes like this, I don't know, trading into the weekly R1 Monday, Tuesday. But Keeks, here's the thing. US30 is at the weekly R1, Nasdaq's at the weekly S1. That's my thing, Chad. Look at this. It's like
one of these are about to really hurt people.
And then you've got what is gold doing? Okay, gold is like no. You boys thought you're gonna get some easy sells? Yeah, absolutely not on my watch. Absolutely not. Come here thinking you're gonna use these little 80 indicators to tell you it's bearish. No, sir. Buy Nasdaq, sell. Bro, that feels... I don't know.
Did you just say buy Nasdaq, sell?
No, he said buy Nasdaq, sell. But I said it feels so wrong. Because technically, Nasdaq is now ripping off Asia lows. Ripping off the previous daily low. Look at that, Chad. It literally nipped the previous daily low. Nipped it. Dude, this trading game is ruthless. Ruthless, I tell you. Yo, what is DXY doing? What the Yo, look at this. DXY. Did I sound... Yo, I did sound bearish on the day. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry, Chad, for the... I'm bearish on the day. And I said I'm bearish because we're back in the range. What am I doing? Bearish on the day. Okay, we did say we need to monitor that level there. Yeah. Alright. This key level thing seems to be working. I might throw the pivots out. Just trade these dotted lines. I don't know where I got these dotted lines, but stuff just moves off them. I need to start trading these dotted lines. Are these the key levels that I've plotted? shit just bounces off them every single day when I see it.
Yeah, that is the key level.
Every day I plot these key levels and things just happen off them. If I look at gold, I've got this key level here and it's acting as a support. Yesterday it was bouncing multiple times. I don't know, might become a key level trader. Geeks, do you have a course? Do you have a course there for the key levels?
Course coming soon. The key to the levels.
Sure, there's keys to this stuff, Chad. Okay, so gold from the open, beautiful price action. So gold has literally from the open not moved. Okay, that was your opening candle, opening level, right there. Okay, so we have literally not displaced. Almost 2 hours later. Alrighty. Beautiful quick buy on Nasdaq this morning, even though it's out of session. Jared Rieder, you beast. Well done, my brother. Buy Asia lows. The young Asia low. Oh, Vince. Vince is in the house, Chad. Vince, how's it going, my brother? $10 pips. Keeks, what do you rate? 10 pips just to get that win rate? Chat to me.
What are you in?
No, I mean going forward, just to clap the win, so we can also say 490 win streak, Chad. Pom, pom, pom.
No, bro, we run it. People will be like, damn, look at these oaks, bro.
Just absolute.
We'll have a 50
machines.
trade win rate, but then we'll have we've only had what, five pips made. NFP next week, Chad. Ooh.
Is it how's that NFP next? Is it NFP next week?
It is next week.
Bro, it feels like NFP was the other day. Huh? Time flies when you're having fun, huh? We should make it almost like in gaming. Good luck having fun, guys. GLHF. GLHF, Chad. Good luck having fun. I feel like that's what the market tells you every morning. The market comes here. Think of the market as this evil gamer. And before the game starts, everyone is like, good luck. Have fun. That's what you think. You think GLHF, beautiful. Keegs is saying good luck, have fun. And then the market's like, nah. You're reading it wrong. This is good luck trying to have fun. Then the market just adds the T2 just for good measure. Alright, boys. Good luck trying to have fun here today. Bro, it feels like NFP is every week, my dude. So it's next week, Keeks.
Oh, next
Yo,
week, bro.
dude, I don't think my airline's gonna hold it. How do you handle okay, Chad, straight off the bat, fuck NFP. I'm not gonna full port NFP. I'm gonna save my full port funds for CPI because I've seen it now. NFP is so corrupt, bro. That thing is corrupted to the bone. So, Kigs, I think we need to make it very clear that NFP is, Chad, we've shown you the stats. NFP is just out of whack. CPI, so the thing is for CPI, even though it's during the 24-hour stream, we're going to stream it, but all the mics are going to be muted if you're not in Project G. If you're not in Project G, we're going to stream it, but just before we go into that trading. So you're going to need to get the audio on the Discord in the Project G's chat. So just for that 15 minutes, we're going to mute everything. So it's only the Project G members that will get the call.
Get the call.
Because that gives us an out, guys. So if we lose the NFP signal, we just mute all of the Project G guys. And then the guys on stream, we just say, oh, 8. Just 8 the NFP, the CPI. No, I'm kidding, Chad. No, it's, I think it will be for everyone. I think it will be for everyone. Keeks, what do you rate?
We'll see. Maybe we feel cute.
In that, yeah, Donnie, I think that would be sick. The gaming, as I mentioned yesterday, must break that equal lows in the 50-minute and fly down in good profits now. Purnell Adams. Let's see, Purnell. I think you are in some good hands if you are short, my brother. The shorts are looking incredible here. Just look at where the daily pivot is. Look at where the EQ is. There's still room here, my brother. If you took it here, you are most probably posting stuff on your trading groups where your mates are like deep blues, deep. The word deep being used
Deep
multiple times.
We're in the blue.
Dude, there's honestly no better feeling than, let's say, being in a trade here. Let's say from that level.
Yeah.
And that thing is just displacing away from the entry. And it's break that. Dude, Chad, I don't care who you are. There is no better feeling than this.
You're in the blue.
If you're in a trade like that, and that thing is just grinding. And now you start getting nervous, and now you're thinking like, oof, do I close it here? Do I hold it? And then it's like, oh, am I greedy? Am I not greedy? Do I move my stop loss here? And then you sit, and then it comes here, and then you didn't close. You're like, no, this thing's going back. And then later this afternoon, it's there, and then you don't know why. And it's like, because you were greedy. All right. That is exactly my trade. Oh, Bernal, what a trade, my brother. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Even if this thing does this a little bit later, this is where you score. Take your 2 or 3 runs, get back on strike again, and build that innings. Remember, we're playing Test cricket here. Eh? It's not a T20. You're not 7th on the lineup, and there's 3 overs left. You a starting batsman. You need to build that innings. When you're empty 5, dude, best feeling. TP smashed US 30. Incredible, Mark Martins. Chris, will you be announcing winner today? Still asking because I won't be able to make tomorrow morning stream if you are not on stream. Can you still, Andre? What winner? You are a winner for just being here, my brother. What winner are you talking about? Did you see that video on YouTube? Raja playing. When was this? Raja has blown multiple accounts, my brother. That is Raja.
Oh, so that's just Raja like every day.
Question is JP, why on lockdown? Well, I'm not looking at the yen pace. I'm not looking at the yen pace. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not looking at the yen pace. Looking forward to joining the membership next month. Bianca van der Walt, beautiful, beautiful. Member coming down. No, we're not putting our members down. We're uplifting our members, Andre. It's all about upliftment, not coming down. We're going up. Always going up here. Andre's like, you're like, Chris is a draw. You said you want to chat today. Alright, members coming down to P is what I mean. Okay. Depending where the member is from. Member could be attacking P from the side if it's Cape Town.
I think we just need to still clarify that one, guys. As much as we'd love to, if it's a member from like America or something,
yeah,
that's a bit difficult.
We can't do that. Raja became, yeah, dude, it's weird. Like I said, I had massive respect for the guy. He was honestly, Chad, when I started watching Raja many years ago, Raja was still trading in a dark little room. He had this straight peak. It looked like he was sitting in a cave, and there's literally just lights. Like the screen is the only light on his face. And I was still like, holy shit, this is the first time I'm seeing a Forex trader live stream. I'm like, this can't be. And I watched it and I was like, damn, this guy's taking trades actually live in front of people. I'm like, this is phenomenal. I've never seen anyone do that. And just the way that he spoke and how humble he was very, very humble, Chad, believe it or not. The dude was honestly, he had great stories of how he came from basically almost losing everything. He had very good like life lessons. And then later on, when you start putting one and one together, then you realize the guy was always in a sale, except for the oil rigs thing. He was always in some type of sales position. He first did the door-to-door thing, went back to oil rigs, came back to the door-to-door thing. And again, it's the thing of he didn't make money from trading. He says it multiple times in his podcast that he was already doing $25,000 to $50,000 a month from that sales business. So all he did was he then basically almost tokenized the trading thing to say, listen, yeah, I'm very good at selling stuff. And he's also said that he's paid a lot of money for marketing courses. And he wrapped his trading thing into a course saying like, all right, if I can get people to buy a vacuum cleaner or whatever shit it was he was selling door to door, I can sell them this course on how to make money. All right. And then the next thing was, okay, trading. This was his thought. And again, brilliant. Big ups for that. Then the second one, he was looking at the Bloomberg keyboard, which you get with your Bloomberg terminal. It's basically a shortcut keyboard that basically has all of your buy orders, close orders. And then it was like, all right, guys have the Bloomberg terminal for stocks, but we don't have anything for trading. And then he made a cute little keyboard that is actually cocked, Chad. And it's a piece of shit. I've got one at home. It is shit, but it looks cool. It feels like shit. I'm a trader. I'm in the mix. I'm in the thick of things. And again, it is selling. And then he was like, okay, let's go to the final form. His mentor, Uncle Ted, started his own broker, Traders Domain. And I think the same with the way that Uncle Ted started the mentorship. Raja almost took that over. Ted transitioned into the broker space. Then it was like Raja was, okay, let me get into the broker space. And again, both of them using the same company, B2B brokers. B2B brokers is a white label brokerage. So again, white label trading platforms. Raja is with B2B brokers. So it was just that natural evolution of selling. And then it got to the stage where obviously making the money, you get a little bit ahead of yourself. And it just turned into, I don't know, dude, just a weird dude. And I think he then saw that, okay, if you really want to gain traction, then you need to piss on people on the internet. So you would have seen when he came to Twitter, he was constantly bashing everybody. Irrespective of, he was just causing controversy. And people love controversy. People absolutely love it. If we saw it a little bit with what we did with Darren and them. People love it, chat. People love drama. That's why that E-Hollywood channel does so well. That is why you will read something. Oh, Kim Kardashian never thought she would do this. And you will click on it. Because it's like, oh, what did Kim Kardashian do? And that is unfortunately the world we live in. We haven't chatted to Darren as of yet, Andrew. We just want to get into the new office. Otherwise, we can't do any. Success is having... Oh, Andre. Andre has been listening to... Andre, be honest. You've been listening to Earl Nightingale. Chad, again, if you want to change your life, right here. I'm going to give you the key right here. Chad, very few people know of this. Earl Nightingale, The Stranger's Secret. Go listen to it multiple times. Let it sink into your brain. Write it down. Everything here. Everything right there. All right. Quick question. Do you use XNES? Yes, I do have a XNES account as well. I've got various accounts that I trade with. I need a horn for that one. Andre, you can have a horn for that one, my brother. Alright. Can we buy our own plane ticket to come see you guys? Because I know I will never get the invite from Cambodia. Eden, Cambodia, come in, my brother. Pull in. 11th of July. If you want to pull in from Cambodia, come down. I promise you, he will deny what I just said. He will. Yeah, Stiani, he turned into a very bad person. Obviously, again, money is not the thing. Don't think because he's got money, he's above you. Money is irrelevant. You can be a fucking idiot and have a lot of money. You can be an awesome person and not have a lot of money. It's irrelevant in our game. Keys, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. Over to you, my brother.
Nice shit, bro.
And then we can...
Just fighting here with Ozar. That was a beautiful sight by you yesterday, yeah. Just a thing of us watching it again, though. But it's at the zone now, guys, so we'll see what happens here now. Gold gone bullish, DXY, NASDAQ. So, yeah, US study being the the odd one out today. The big thing is we'll see what happens with this 15 closure. Andre, yeah, that's the plan, bro. We're waiting for that test strat. Awesome sauce, thanks guys. We'll be in SA next month. SA month. Oh, okay. Nah, keen, bro. If you, yeah, you're more than welcome to pull in. Oh, the US study is looking very good, guys. But it's just it's a little bit of the ugly duckling at the moment. Just joined, looking good for buys, or sells. I'm bullish for yesterday for market open. Yeah, market open is going to be interesting. If you think of New York, yeah, getting closer by New York, I'd also like the buys there. So we'll just see what happens there. Could be bullish, but it all depends where we are. When you're looking on the higher time frames, let's say we break this and we're around about, it's game on really. Because you've hit your EQ, but then you are taking out the lows. If you sit there now, that 4 hours, spoke about this 4 hour closure, that just took that. If you guys are trading in the Discord, that's your reversal right there. So yeah, it's an interesting one now. Chad, just hold on. Anyone use Black Bull Markets? Yo, I've never heard of those people. Black Bull Markets. Let's see. Nasdaq looking good, back above Asia highs. Thing is, guys, you got to keep an eye on this one. So, for example, this is bearish, as you say, broken lower. This could be trading to do something like that. So, trading up to come back down. US 30 might still be, as you say, if you think of it that way, it's broken the lows. So, this thing could still, as we say, be coming down, even breaking, and then continuing down. So, going to be an interesting one today. But I am actually liking the sells, as I said to you guys. We just need DXY to start doing something. I don't like where DXY is sitting. Yeah, Andre, if I do, I'll let obviously you guys know in the G chat. Just an idea, Andre. So basically, what I'm actually might be looking at is, I know Farbs mentioned it for you guys on the chat yesterday. If we're going to do it, it's not going to be the straight off, because reason is I'm going to look for it to do the Prodigy guys are still, I'm going to look for that test strat to do what it did on Monday. So if you look back in the group and you know what it is and you look at what it did on Monday, that's what I'm going to look for, basically a play on for today. Oh, sorry guys, I'm like literally having my breakfast now. Stian, he's like a politician. Wait, what? I'm seeing messages on the chat on like the group thing there, but I'm not seeing it in the chat. I don't know where those messages are coming from. So guys, if you saw over here, this thing had like a nice break. I think we might see that again here though, once you break this level. So just keep your eyes on that. So there already we broke it. Yeah, so very important how this 15 is going to close for us. What's your daily bias on gold? I'm actually a bit more bearish on gold. Yeah, when I think about it, gold will basically be doing what I was saying to you guys, what I think Nasdaq's doing. Keys, Naz ran away, tried a pin in the screen, but it went through. Yeah, honestly, Neil, bro, I'd watch it. As I said, I'm still gonna be looking for those cells. So honestly, this area, around is where I'm gonna be looking for those cells. So once we can get some type of price action, with a nice reversal pattern, then we'll look for that. Or any type of sign of reversal, that's why I'll look for that.
That needs to be a stub. Sheesh, look at gold.
Nah, really, gold's taking off.
Alright, Chad, for all the stream hoppers, get ready. Gold. Nah, flipped it. What are you doing with gold? Are you not just not doing
honestly
anything?
nothing now.
Okay.
But I was just saying to the guys, what I think Naz is doing, I think Gold's is doing the same. That pullback now, which is just your pullback, and then actually going to sell off.
Yo, Nasdaq. Yo.
I think US 30 is the one that's the true direction today, and everything else is going to catch up.
Alrighty. Chad, listen here. Let me just go through it, Chad. Let's fly Raja down. Now I'll kick his head in anyways. Personally, if I win, I'll fly out there myself because I'm not in South Africa. Oh, really? What if they're already in PE? That's a nice cheap one for us. Drinks all around. Hopefully a PE guy wins. We can save some money. What does the Uber cost? $200. I'll get you an Uber exec. Alright, Chad, listen here. We've got a lot to do here. We're going to shoot some content here today. Unlocks here on gold. As mentioned, nothing I would have done differently going back to that trade. We gave it enough chance to go down. Chad, as I mentioned to the Project G guys last night on the call, gold just being very, very tough at this stage. And it's not like there is not volatility, Chad. This is not what I'm saying. There's a lot of volatility, but there's nothing clean happening. Just look at the chart here quickly.
Yeah, on my screen, eh?
I went over
Okay.
now. Just look at the screen here. A lot of overlap. A lot of overlapping. And then, for instance, this right here, in a trending market, you don't want to see going up and then just erasing the move completely and then zigzagging here again. That is not efficient market structure. It's not clean at all. You can say, I've been killing gold, bro. Great, you've been killing gold. But there's going to come a time where gold is just going to absolutely wreck you if you do not have some rules. So for me personally, going into the session, on a daily, I was neutral. Let's just go back to the daily. Gold. Neutral. Why am I neutral? Because we closed bullish back above this level. We haven't had 2 consecutive bullish daily candle closures. Little to no top wick. That could have been a little nipple there. A little nip and tip. 23.25 key level we talked about a little bit earlier. If we can get through that level, would be good. Chad, I don't know what to tell you on gold. I don't see anything here now. I would love to say, I know exactly what gold is going to do. Yeah, I've got no clue. I've got absolutely no clue. So we're going to see a little bit later this afternoon. Nasdaq daily pivot. Let's just go to Nas daily pivot. That key zone there. Previous weekly low, Chad. Go mark this out. Project G guys know exactly what's happening there. 19,620, mark it out. You do what you do at that level. For the guys that took those shorts there, do not be greedy. You need to stay below this level for this to continue lower. Just be aware we can pull all the way back here and you could see your profits from where it was here. Literally just half in size. So just be very aware. This level need to remain below this level. Just look left. That was yesterday evening. That was the low of the session yesterday evening. So again, did you guys take notes? Project G members, modern day market wizards, what did we talk about? How we trade at a previous daily low, previous session low. It's going to give you a lot of context for the rest of the session. DXY, let's just go DXY, doing absolutely horrific things here. Again, didn't move. Markets open up here. Markets open up there, literally back at where we opened. So you went up, you went down, and you're back at equilibrium. Ranging market, simple as that. Don't overthink it, don't overcomplicate it. Kicks, let's just land this plane here. Waiting for you to land the plane.
Oh, my landed the plane, bro.
That's it. Oh, yeah, so your first day. How's the weather? No, good.
No, it was good.
Okay.
But it was good to be back, guys. Again, I think analysis, we were quite correct here this morning. But yeah, I think we're going to have to wait here, especially with indices. A little bit of fake out. I mean, US study, we were right. But as I said, only till now, DXY has kind of corrected itself. Until then, DXY going down with US study, NASDAQ going bullish. Yeah, I don't like that. So, you know what? The move's not done yet. We've still got quite some key areas that are in play for us. So, I think New York, we're going to get some good moves. But, yeah, hoping to catch a little banger later today. We're not going to rush it, not going to force it. But, you know what? Good to be back in front of the charts. Good to be here with the Chad. Good to be here with my wingman, yeah. But yeah, I think we're still in for a lot today.
Chad, absolutely incredible having Keeks back. It just feels like the family is back as a unit. Do appreciate you flying all the way back from Pretoria, Keeks, just keeping that plane in the air. Chad, yeah, peace and love, baby. Thank you so much for joining. As mentioned, we said from yesterday it's going to be a slow, choppy week till Thursday. Again, not much data. We're heading into the end of the month. We're heading into the end of the second quarter. A lot is going to happen. We're going to set up for Q3. Project G members, we're actually going to do a call on how I shortlist my stocks for Q3 as well. So be on the lookout for that. Going to look at some fresh buying opportunities. Local stocks, just to give you guys an idea, my portfolio has recovered almost 9% since the election. That Merafe stocks, I don't know if you guys remember that day on stream when I said I'm going all in on Merafe. That stock is up almost 18%. All right, that was all called live here. 18%, that's 2-3 months. No, it's not even 3 months ago. But Chad, peace and love, baby. We will see you guys at 3 p.m. Join as we give Jev a send-off as Jevy goes on his own. Not on his own, out of the office, still part of the team. He's just going to go full on conspiracy theories and trading. I'm kidding. No, but yeah, JV, let's give JV a good send-off a little bit later today. And Chad, peace and love, baby. We will see you guys a little bit later.
Cheers. Chad.
on the floor of my life. The world just leaves me behind. I wanted more at this point, but I keep losing my voice. I don't wanna be like that though.
Chad, we back for the shoe. Yeah, for the guys that are still here. 88 viewers. Keeks, you gotta rip that shoe. Wait, Chad. Wait. You gotta take it off, Keeks. We gotta see it. Bro, no, you can't show like. Look at that, Chad. Don't say we didn't come back. Alright. Alverno, we came all for it. Look at that shoe. Sheesh. Alright, Chad. Thank you so much. 200 likes. There you go. Don't say we don't deliver on our promises. All for it. Alrighty. There we go. Thanks, Chad. Peace and love, baby.